I'll tell you what I want to know right now before we go any further. Did the Jacksonville Jaguars win the Super Bowl last year?
Oh, you're serious? No.
Will they ever win the Super Bowl?
Jason, I can't predict the future. But no, they won't.
Okay, well, I just have like 12 more Jaguars questions.
No, you don't. Hey, Janet.
Hi there.
Do you have something shiny Jason can play with?
You are now listening to HoodCastAF, the bad boys of action figure podcasting. Join Jonathan Fallen and Cobra Dad as they shit talk some action figure related shit. Be warned that the ideas and opinions expressed are nothing more than entertainment. So fuck off and enjoy. Hoodcast begins now.
Welcome to Hoodcast. And while it was just the Hood Dependence Day and our Hood Dependence Day, we're on 4 years now, motherfucker. 4 years strong. Dude, that's
hell yeah.
That's something to be proud of, I guess, you know?
No doubt.
Fucking winging it for 4 years on a prayer and a meal or something. I don't know how that works. But, you know, dude, it was like a war zone here last night. Dude, like, I could see fireworks from, like, 4 different areas from my own fucking backyard. Not to mention my own fireworks. But I was doing little poppers. I blew up a wrestling ring with, you know, Lex Luger, American version, you know, in it. But, yeah.
I've seen that. It looks fire.
Yeah, it was cool. It's fun to, like, blow up some figures and take some pictures, you know. And that's what it's about, you know. I don't care if, like, the figure gets damaged or blown up. I paid $20 for it. And it got a little burnt. It actually, like, when I was taking a picture of Lex Luger with, like, the stupid American flag, not the American flag is stupid, it was a stupid little flag, and it got a little burnt up, but it made it look a little crisper, you know, like he's trying to save
like
it.
It's been through battle. Yeah,
I actually had him positioned on the ropes of the ring, and he fell off into, like, the explosions. I'm like, oh shit, and I almost went to go grab it, and I thought, no, I shouldn't do that. I don't want to show up without any missing fingers. Not that that's going to happen with these little, like, crackling balls and smoke bombs and shit that I had. When people are blowing up real shit, man shit, I don't know where these people get thousands of dollars worth of fireworks to blow up throughout the year, because this happens throughout the year. It's not just, well, 4th of July, big one. Yeah, anytime anyone wins a basketball tournament or, you know, anything, soccer, I don't know. It's just fireworks, you know, or it's gunshots.
We had a mix of both.
No shit. But, yeah, dude. Tonight on the show, man, we got a lot of action figure news to go through, which it's going to be fun. We got some good shit to talk about. But first, I want to go with, you know, what the kids are watching. You know, a lot of shit has come out since July 4th or whatever, you know, the holidays, Godzilla, you know, all kinds of shit and shows. So let's go with what the kids are watching. No booze for Cobra.
Don't talk about anything else. We don't want to know. We're dedicated to our favorite shows.
You got any favorite shows, Cobra? And is one of them not The Acolyte?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. We are allowed... Apparently, they had a new episode. And it really quieted all the haters. And now, yes, we did shit upon this. But look, we're grown-ass men. We're allowed to change our minds. That's what it's about, dude. Even with
politics, we do every time on the show anyway, so it's nothing new.
Yeah, we talk shit about, because we have fun talking shit about shit. That's fun. And then when they do a good episode, holy fuck. Yeah.
It's good so far. I mean... So I waited, and then just recently, me and the old lady, we binged it, and it's good. I don't know where the woke stuff is. I mean, maybe because of they said they one time, and then
put a ticket in, make it
the witch episode really had it all in there, and like how the Jedi
I don't
look.
Even see how that was woke.
How dare
It's just some witches, and then
it's not just some witches, dude. It's more than that.
And then maybe because the green chick is in charge.
She kind of sucks, but like she's like not even really a character. Really, I don't give a.
You
fuck
can't
about
really
her.
tell what if she's a male or female, really.
Nah, you can tell. She's like the director's wife, but she's green. But
She's
dude,
green.
the person who sold the show for me, and that was the dude at the beginning of this episode, that clip. What's his name? Manny. What's his fucking name?
Pacquiao,
Not Manny. Manny Jacinto. Something like that. I might be
the
pronouncing it
Asian
wrong.
cat.
Yeah, he's like Asian and Spanish mixed together, or something like that. So in the show, the Good Place, it lasted like 3 or 4 seasons, and it was a hella funny show. It's about people going to hell or heaven, and they don't call it hell or heaven. They call it the good place or the bad place. But it's funny as fuck. These people show up to heaven, but they're not who they're supposed to be. Like this dude's, his name is like the Manny Jacinto dude who plays the stranger in Acolyte. The dude with the chomper helmet. He is dumb as rocks and from Jacksonville, Florida. He's fucking hilarious, man. His lines are so great. And that's when I knew who he was. Like from watching the Acolyte, I'm like, dude, I recognize this dude. I recognize his voice. Where the fuck did I see him? Then it hit me. When he started talking more, I'm like, bro, that's Jason Mendoza. That's the dude from Jacksonville. And you all
And
know
then you
about
rubbed
Florida,
one
man.
out.
Dude, no, but he's fucking hilarious. And I actually loved him as the stranger, man.
That's what he's called, the stranger.
His name is Qimir or something like that now, but he's called the stranger. Yeah, he's credited as the stranger. And he's like the first Sith looking for the power of 2, which makes sense now with the stupid witches.
Yeah.
But dude, he murked fucking all those
Yeah.
Jedis. All of
Yeah.
them. And
I mean, with the Jedi kebab, that shit was ill.
dude, and it made me kind of respect that Jackie Lan, jack off on your lawn, that chick, she put up a fucking good fight, man.
Yeah.
I was kind of
It was great. That episode was great. So far, I'm enjoying the show.
Yeah, but I really love the Manny Jacinto. He's fucking great as that dude. Like I just like how he is, and like
Okay, we get it. You like him. Fuck.
well, dude, you got to watch The Good Place. He says like hilarious things. Like he goes like, "I'm too young to die, and too old to eat off the kids menu." He says hilarious shit, dude. He had this other line where, because like they're dead in the afterlife or whatever. So, and he goes, "Yo, y'all should have listened to me. I had like millions of great ideas, and only one got me killed." Dude, I'm telling you, The Good Place is fucking
Mad
hilarious.
funny, bro.
I don't do it well, right? But within the storyline of The Good Place, y'all gotta check it out, man. It's fucking hilarious. But okay, so we ate our fucking words on the Acolyte. Now we all in because they killed off all the lame ones. They kind of explained the helmet a little bit.
Except the guy Saul, who only a talker like this. You're a Jedi, but I still say fa ra 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 ra.
Dude, that dude, he actually does talk like that. He learned English just because he wanted to be a Jedi, in the Star Wars shows at some point. And he made it, somehow made it happen. Like, he only learned English for Star Wars. That's what he says. I
think he only learns each line every day.
Oh, you young, you don't know, Cobra. Fa ra 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 ra. You're so far away, you don't know. Okay, I gotta stop.
You look like a man.
Yeah. Okay. You can't just like Miss Swan was a fucking Jedi. Yeah.
You can.
You're a big man. You're a really big man.
Yeah.
You swing a okay. Oh, yeah. Light up. Yo. Okay.
I tell you a story about one time I light a fire. Okay, now you Jedi.
But then, like, another Mad TV celebrity, like the fucking kid with the bowl cut,
Yeah, look what I can do.
Look what I can do. And he flips around with a saber. Why isn't he a Jedi? That'd be great, dude.
My poo is following me.
Speaking of microphone, No. Oh, Stuart, you can't just be a Jedi, Stuart. I'm a Jedi. I'm a Sith. No, you need two to be a Sith. You can't just be one Sith.
Look at Mom. I got my lightsaber. Look what I can do. Well, the host is froze.
Nah,
you
we're
froze
good.
up.
Yeah, for a second, but we're good.
And we can...
Hey, but let's continue on with the... So, even during this holiday weekend, I sat down and watched Beverly Hills Cop 4, which is not called 4, it's called Axel Foley, which is... They don't name... Why didn't they just name it number 4? And I understand why, because they want more viewers. If you call it number 4, people who haven't seen 1 through 3 aren't going to watch it. If you call it Axel Foley, then they're going to watch it. Which is just dumb, but whatever. Just call it Beverly Hills Cop 4. I mean, look, 3 wasn't that great, but I loved number 3. And this one was actually decent. I was surprised by Eddie Murphy. Like, he did all his old shtick. Like, he didn't really do the voices, you know, when he, like, plays somebody else, like, trying to get a free meal or free hotel room. He tries to be someone else. And like, what's going on here? You're not done yet? He does do all that shit, and it's comical. They play all the old music from the first one, even the 80s cuts and shit. Like, I'm not just talking about toot, 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 toot. They do that too, you know. They have to. So, but it's pretty good. Even Surge is in it. And there's even a scene, a throwback, where, you know, they're at some house and Axel Foley's like, get the fuck out of here. And Surge goes, no, I cannot. And I love that because I've been using that line on this show for years if no one noticed. Anytime someone says, get the fuck out of here, I go, no, I cannot. And usually everyone's still talking, but nobody notices. And I've been doing that line for fucking ever because I just love it. So
one day it'll hit.
Yeah, one day. But check it out. It's not that bad of a movie. It's free on Netflix. So, yeah. Also on Netflix. No, it was Max. They had the new Godzilla joint. New Empire.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bro, man. I was so disappointed by this.
Really?
Yeah, because all the other Godzilla American versions have been bangers, pretty much, you know?
Right.
This movie, now, the story is all over the place. There's a lot of convenience going on. Oh, well, we have this project Punch-A-Face where we built monkey armor, and it just happens to be an Outworld or Hollow Earth. It happens to be just, you know, 2 clicks away.
The outpost. Yeah, yeah.
And we got this the veterinarian spaceship that transforms 1,000,000 fucking times. It's right there.
Yeah.
What the... Dude, I'm like, okay, let's just get this shit over with. That's not my huge problem with it because it's a monster movie. I want to see these monsters destroy Rio and New York and all that shit. That happens, and that's cool.
It does.
Godzilla is CG'd great. King Kong is CG'd great. Everyone else, all the monsters look like shit. They all look like fucking cartoons.
Even Mothra?
Mothra looks the worst.
Really?
Like Scar looks bad. The Kong Jr. looks really bad, but the connection with Kong Jr. and Kong, like, their story is pretty good. I do like that.
I like it. Yeah, it's funny.
But, you know, the Frost Beast, whatever his name is, looks like shit.
Yeah.
He looks like, you know, a CG'd fucking turtle from Neverending Story, whatever, that sneezes a lot. Looks just like that. And then, like, at the end, you know, fucking Kong is riding that thing. Like, that thing's like a frozen Godzilla. It doesn't have a mind of its fucking own. Now everyone's fucking friends. That dude was just being ridden for years by Scar. Why does he want to be ridden again? That dude's like a frozen Godzilla. You think Kong can ride Godzilla? Godzilla ain't gonna let that shit happen.
It's a lower level Titan.
Is it?
Yeah.
But still, so Kong he's gonna, you know, I guess I gotta let Kong ride me.
He's like a dog almost.
Okay, I guess. He's stupid.
And he only attacked when the Scar King, whatever,
dropped his needle.
Made the thing. The needle.
I don't know. It was just dumb though. I didn't enjoy it.
I agree with some of your points, but I liked it because it was really pleasing to the eyes. Kong was a badass. He got himself a fucking upgrade arm. That shit was cool. Yeah, it was real corny. Everything was convenient. I'm glad that stupid bitch from 11 wasn't in it.
I hated the natives though. Like, take that shit out of there. And the native scenes, they lasted too long.
That's always been a thing about Kong with the natives and shit, bro.
No, I know, but it lasted too long, and they're all silent, and there's too much bullshit.
The princess thing was kind of whack.
Well, she takes the place of the twins who can call Mothra.
Yeah. That was like, well, no, I mean, it was cool. It was adventurous. I think it was a little too long.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely a little too long, but it was good. I mean, B+, I guess.
And plus, like the main girl with the hair, who
it definitely was no Kong versus Godzilla. That was fucking sick,
dude. That main girl, she got like the bowl haircut, and she reminds me of that hip hop girl who, like,
hey, I'm Dina.
Tries to teach you how to dance.
That meme.
You got to step into it.
And she does like a country dance, and she starts. You got to slang like this.
Hip hop.
And then she's bipping and bopping with her hair
and
bobbing.
She's like, "This is popping locking."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "They not like us. They not like us."
See, if it was like 2 hours of the bowl cut girl teaching Godzilla how to pop and lock,
popping.
Dude, I'd watch that.
Straight.
Yeah, or Kong.
See, Kong would learn it.
I went to his club.
The one thing I thought that was stupid was they gave him the tooth transplant.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hell no. But then I felt a little jealous because at least Kong got more teeth than I do.
And they take care of him, and they gave him like a super silver tooth. Like,
yeah,
it just was there.
I need some Kong Medicare so I can get me some new teeth.
So, and this is like way later after Kong versus Godzilla, because like they have a relationship with Kong and he just lets them do shit to him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They didn't explain any of that, and I just let it go because I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, I thought Kong got a robot arm, not robot armor. Like, he has frostbite. Cut off his fucking hand.
Nah, that was more like that was more like a you know, like an accessory.
I know, but it would be cooler if he had a robot arm. And like, cause like it's frostbite, you gotta sever it, dude. It's real bad. Just cut it off, and there could have been a hella gore. I know they couldn't. He
dropped Godzilla with that motherfucker, that's for sure.
Because even in the beginning, when he's battling the mutant hyenas, and like he rips one apart, and it's all green blood, they had to make it green because they can't do red blood splattering everywhere like that. It would ruin the ratings or something like that. Then
they would have made it like rated R or something,
or somewhere close to there. Yeah. Censors are stupid on especially big blockbuster movies that they know people are going to go see. If it was like an underground movie, they wouldn't care.
I mean, it was entertaining. Like I said, I'd give it a B+.
I wouldn't even give it that. I'd give it a D-.
Really?
Yeah, because the Godzilla scenes were cool. The city fights were cool. And that's all I wanted.
They destroyed the whole fucking planet almost.
I like when they showed up in Rio and just destroyed everything too, you know. They didn't give a fuck about the pyramids, nothing. They just fucking everything up. That I like.
Yeah, they did destroy the pyramids. But then Godzilla goes and crashes at the Coliseum.
But the amount of like explanation and exposition that has to happen, like the podcast dude who comes back and he goes to Middle Earth, and like the psychic fucking natives are like, he's like going, oh yeah, it's gravity and this is how it works. Da da da. How the fuck did he know? He's just making this shit up. And like,
nah, he's like a podcaster.
He's expert. He's in
like,
the other ones. Yeah.
He's like, what is his? Here you go, people.
But it's just the amount of explanation.
Alex Jones.
And even when like the hip hop bouncy hair girl is like reading like the hieroglyphs, and it's just pictures of Kong and Godzilla doing shit, but she's reading it like it's like text. And like, it ain't fucking text. It's pictures of them doing shit. Anyone can figure that out, you know, and she's reading it all verbally and expansive because it's a fucking movie. I get it. But I was like, just get through this shit. Come on. Nobody cares how gravity works. Nobody even knows. It's not a bunch of goo that rises up and down.
Well, one thing I did not like about it was the weird perspectives. It kept flipping up and down and around and around.
Yeah, they did that a lot. Like they think they're artistic shots or something. Like, no.
Yeah, no, that shit was giving me like fucking like headache, dude.
Yeah, and you don't even drink anymore.
Well, not yet.
Not yet, but taking a wild vacation break. But so also what's been dropping recently, House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's the best show on TV.
Bro, you watched the recent episode, obviously, right?
Hell yeah.
How were you about that? Your first wiener taste of the show wasn't just like, a small peenie popper. It was like, a giant fucking baby's arm in a woman's mouth. Like they go to like the whore palace or whatever, the fucking brothel, and they just rip open the.
That was a fake dick, dude.
Oh, dude, it looked hella fake. It's like the ones that you sell, dude. It barely had like any veins or nothing. It was just like this solid mass of Play-Doh or something.
White,
hella white, dude.
She's just going.
Yeah, and she's like, and she didn't stop. She's like, look, I got a job to do. You guys are fucking like interrupting.
Yeah, exactly.
And then fucking Eye Patch, dude, the brother of the king or whatever, gets up.
Yeah.
And you don't think you're gonna see his penis, and you're not hoping for it because he's laying there getting baby mama.
Yeah.
And then he like stands up and shows it off to the fucking world, and it's a little beep beep hello, little R2D2 just beep bopping, and he's like, yes.
I was like, when he stood up, I'm like, only these actor guys with the schlongolas, they'll show it. So let's see what he got. And he goes to turn around. I'm like, oh, this guy's probably packing. And I was like, no doubt.
But he's maybe.
I was like, my ninja,
dude, and he showed it off like tiny, like
yeah.
nothing. Like he's there.
He didn't get it fluffed or nothing, right?
He's there doing like the Homelander shit, just sucking on titty milk. He ain't there getting off, dude. He's trying to find a mama.
He might want to screw his mom.
Maybe. Like, I mean, it is Game of Thrones, and he does have an eye patch, so he's a bad guy.
He shoved a ruby in his eye or some shit, a sapphire.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely like a Final Fantasy character, bad guy. Like, they just ripped that shit from Final Fantasy.
Man, that shit is fire, bro. They're cold motherfuckers cutting off little baby heads and all kind of shit, man.
What do you think is better, the House of the Dragon seasons so far or Game of Thrones? Like, if you watch Game of Thrones through season 2 so far, and then this, what would you say would be better?
Oh, so compared to seasons?
Yeah.
I would say House of the Dragon.
I would too. And
it takes a while for it to get real raunchy in Game of Thrones.
It does. It does take well, no, I mean, you see butt sex pretty much all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, the way they start killing each other.
Oh yeah, and you don't see a bunch of brutal deaths until like a little bit, but
and when they it really gets good once Daenerys gets her army and people are okay, now we got to worry about it. Shit starts getting grimy.
Right.
But this shit, man, from the beginning to the end, they're killing each other. They're screwing each other.
No, and
they already
showed us their own version
their
of
own banner. Like they got two different. They're under the same banner, but they got different colors, the blacks and the greens. And from what I heard is this is what really tears up the Targaryen family.
Yeah.
This war.
Well, and it's only
it also separates them from the Valyrians.
And what is it, like 100 years before, 200 years?
157 years.
157. So, and like you hear about,
Aegon the Conqueror. And all that shit.
Yeah, Aegon the Conqueror, and like, is he really a conqueror? Like, because you hear legends about him, like, or they kind of talk about him in the normal.
Well, there was another Aegon before this guy.
Right, there was one who died, and then there was the real Aegon.
Aegon the Conqueror, yeah. So, what I really liked was a scene where Alexis, whatever the bitch's name is, the queen, she talks to Rhaenyra and tells Rhaenyra what her father says before he dies, and she's like, "Wait a minute, he spoke to you about fire and ice?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, she's like, I guess so," and she's like,
"That's the old book too."
And she's like, "No, bitch, she wasn't talking to you and telling you that story. She realized that he was in a state of about to die and was talking that dream that he's always had.
Right.
And he wasn't talking. He's like, she told him, look, he's talking about Aegon the Conqueror, not Prince Aegon."
Yeah.
And then right then she knew that she really was the usurper of the throne. Man, that shit is good.
And it's not necessarily her; it was her dad, though, too. That put her into it. So
Yeah. Well, from the beginning, once the queen died, he put that little girl with the king right away. Fucking
yeah, but this season doesn't have like a hated person like Joffrey yet, and Joffrey didn't really show up and get hated until the third season. So
yeah, we'll see, man.
So if there's
It's
another
good. I love it.
Joffrey-esque
I fucking love
character,
it.
because like that almost ruined that kid who played Joffrey. It ruined his whole fucking career, dude.
Yeah, he quit acting for a long time.
No, he finally came back. He finally is playing something else. I seen him and he looks older and stuff, and I think he's gonna be welcomed back. You know, because he did a great job
as being a little piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Like that's a fucking dude. He's one of the most hated people. Like in like it's like wrestling. You know, people think it's somewhat real, and some people think it's really real, and they think you're really that. And it's like, dude, it's a fucking show.
So I was joking to my old lady, like I was telling her that I think Rhaenyra's really cute. Like she's really hot.
Old Rhaenyra or
well, both of them. But old
she
Rhaenyra,
showed up again. I love that she's back in the
yeah. So I was like, she's like grown on me. I think she's really pretty.
She's playing
and
Supergirl.
She's like, babe. She looked her up. Bro, that chick is a 100% muff diver. She dresses like a boy. She looks like a boy.
Really?
But she don't have long hair. She got a boy haircut. She wears suits and shit. She's a straight lesbo. Yeah.
But like I heard she's supposed to play like Supergirl or something like that.
Dude, that Rhaenyra is
Millie Alcock. That's her name. Alcock.
Yeah, Millie Wannacock.
Nah. she's all cock or but nothing, you know, all bad.
Yeah. But yeah, she dresses like a boy. I was like, oh my god. And she doesn't look pretty at all.
Well, good for her, you know. You like what you like. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought she was good in Game of Thrones. And
Just disappointing. I was like, man, I was just gonna start using her for Spank Bank. So.
You thought you had a chance.
Yeah. Way to kill that, Rhaenyra.
Well, bro, we got a lot of action figure news, man. Let's get to it.
Join the HoodCastAF Patreon for bonus media and episodes. It's cheaper than the garbage you buy on a daily basis. Cheaper than $1 a week, you could have access to tons of bonus episodes and content. For only $3 a month, you will be indoctrinated into the HoodCast cult collective. And now the action figure news.
I'm telling you, if you enjoy some parts of the Acolyte, or you like the Stranger or Qimir or whatever his fucking name is, Manny Jacinto, dude, he's fucking hilarious in the Good Place. Like it's kind of like Lost. Like after like they're in the afterlife, they get to go back to Earth, and he re-meets his dad. He calls his dad like what does he call him? Like Donkey Doug. His dad is Donkey Doug. He's from Jacksonville, man. Everywhere makes fun of Jacksonville for some reason. I've been there. You know what's good to do in Jacksonville?
Nothing.
Pack up and get the fuck out. That's what's good. But dude, he's the Jacksonville Sith, man.
The next week we need to watch is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I don't like ape movies really. I seen them all
I'm
except
all
for the
in.
new ones.
The new ones are fire.
I like Andy Serkis though, like the dude who does all the ape movements and shit. That dude's fucking. He's Golem. He's everything. You know. He's fucking. He's dope, dude.
King Kong.
Yeah, I really like
King Kong.
Yeah, in all of them or just Skull Island.
I think just for Peter Jackson.
Oh, just for Peter Jackson. He might have been because he's kind of expensive, you know.
Yeah.
They just CG that shit later, you know. But he adds like the facial mannerisms and adds like when you're doing CG work and he's not a part of it, you know, that dude adds a lot to the characters, man, for CG
I
shit.
mean, he brings it to life, bro.
Yeah,
he's
does.
not just hopping around on his knees and
no shit. And even like, dude, if they made like an action figure of Andy Serkis with like the balls or headsets,
yeah, that'd be ill, right?
Dude, I would buy that, dude. Yeah.
What's taters, precious?
Yeah. This week. First up, Diamond Select Toys. And for San Diego Comic-Con, their exclusive that we've been talking about forever, they showed off some mini-mates, which we never talk about because they're stupid pieces of shit. Mini-mates are dumb, and if you collect them, that's good for you. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because these are mini-mates of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And if you want some dumbass turtles that come in a really cool box, hey, this is for you. Because the box is shaped like a retro Super Nintendo game. That's fucking fire, dude. I like the box idea. So mini-mates, I don't think they sell that well. I mean, it's got to be under Funko Pops, you know, and tiny shit. All those like little rubber fucking non-movable toys that look nothing like, you know, the object that you really want. Like, dude, they're just blockhead turtles. Like, but comes in an SS Super Nintendo case or cartridge. That's pretty cool. That would make you want to buy it just as a whim, you know? If I saw it, I still wouldn't buy it. Me, I'm trying to curtail that kind of shit.
You say that every time.
I do, but then, look, I'm trying to get out of, like, selling, man, because, like, I got no space. I want to set up my wrestling arenas and all my displays, like my Extreme Set Subway, the cabin that I have, like, all
do a
kinds of
fat
shit.
trade with Tommy or something. He'll buy that shit.
Yeah, all my like unsold shit or stuff I haven't done anything with.
Yeah, and you gotta have mad credit with them, and you can just pick up toys you want. That's what I did.
Here's what I'm afraid of, though, because I know Tommy. When I do have,
you gotta watch it because he's gonna do his thing.
Like, I'll hold on to my credit for a while. I'll have like $100, and I'll be like, bro, like, let me get this. And he'll be like, well, bro, I don't even remember what you gave me. I'm like, yeah, but you do remember that you owe me 100 credit. So, and you have 70 on this, so I'll take this for 70, unless you want to give it to me for 65, you know? Like, and then, like, he'll try to downplay me. He's like, well, what else you got? You know, I'm like, bro. And I also have that kind of credit with Tron Trizzle, too. And if you guys don't know who these people are, watch our YouTube. They're on our YouTube here and there. So, but even still, with Diamond Select Toys, they also showed off their Lord of the Rings exclusive Gimli, Son of Gloin, which comes in like a super deluxe package and accessories. Looks real good, but still, it's Diamond Select Toys. It's 16 points of articulation. So it's, what can you do with it? But they're the only ones really making making Lord of the Ring toys, except for Beast Kingdom. They are making, we already know they're doing the Sauron and from Lord of the Rings, you know, the main bad guy from Lord of the Rings. And he's super huge. I forget how tall he actually is, but this is an exclusive one. He's got some sort of gold paint on him, which he never had, but okay, whatever. It's an exclusive. You just repaint it, taking a page out of McFarlane and every other action figure company, but whatever. Also with Beast Kingdom, they have their, because they're all 1/9 scale, so they have Rick and Morty, but they're glow-in-the-dark versions. So those are exclusive. And they're not just sold at San Diego Comic-Con. You can pre-order them through their website. So they also have some stupid armored Batman that nobody wants. So get it while getting is good. Next up, Boss Fight Studios. So Boss Fight, they're like, what other license can we get? What's out there? And then somebody goes, Garfield? And they're like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So they're doing Garfield figures. Much like they did Popeye, you know, and they made a bunch of different Popeye figures, and I think they made Bluto and some other ones. But so with their first wave of Garfield figures, they have Garfield, which comes with like lasagna, different faceplates, hands, all kinds of cool shit. They also have Odie, which comes with a bunch of shit, and they also have Nermal. They're making Nermal, and there's even like a little box that you can put a faceplate inside Nermal and mail it to Abu Dhabi if you choose to. Which I don't think Abu Dhabi actually exists. It's probably a different name now. I haven't Googled it, but you can, and please correct me. I don't know what Abu Dhabi is called now, but apparently it's over.
Cool, man.
I like him a lot.
Oh shit!
I do like Garfield a lot too. I think he's
come on.
He's old school, man. He don't give a fuck about nothing.
Heathcliff was way better.
No, you shut your fucking mouth. Heathcliff, it ain't cool.
What?
Garfield's way better. Like Lorenzo Music, dude.
Garfield was pussy, stayed home all day and ate, while Heathcliff was on the streets doing gangster shit with fools who had a van that could turn into a boat or turn into a fucking a car.
Whoa. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Cobra, this is like you in your early days. You, Heathcliff, Nowadays, you Garfield. You sit at home and watch TV and fucking eat lasagna. In your early days, you're out there gang banging on the fucking hood, and like some cat, you're like, yo, this cat got a boat that turned into a van. Look, bro, we can sit and rob that shit.
You're right, bro. He clipped and turned Garfield over in his biatch.
Fuck Heathcliff. Wait, what was like? So there was the normal Heathcliff where he's like a house cat, and then there was like
he was always outside.
No, there was a second. There was 2 cartoons within the half-hour block, and
there was the one and then the one where the Mongo and those fools were at the dumps.
Yeah. But Heathcliff was different then. He was like more gangster. He wasn't like the same like nice cat.
I don't remember him being in the house.
Yeah, dude. Maybe he wasn't always in the house, but he was more clean cut. He didn't know the riffraff. Wait, who's riffraff? Is that Heathcliff when he's gangster?
Nah, riffraff is the one that always rhymes.
Oh, he's the one with the whiskers, like.
Yeah. He's the one that has the headphones on.
So maybe I'm thinking Heathcliff lived in a house and he like faked it, with where he lived. He's like, yeah, I'm a nice cat. Then when he leaves the house,
Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats.
Yes, see, it's a different thing, but it was within the same block.
Yeah. You remember being in elementary school and they give you that little newspaper,
Scholastic.
And then you try to be like the cool kids, and then some kids got hella shit, and then you had enough for like just one joint, and you pick up the Heathcliff, or you pick up the ad lib joints,
or you pick up like a colorful eraser or something.
Yeah, or the teacher just gives you something,
or you had no money and everyone gets like goosebumps and shit like that, and you're like, oh, yeah. I wasn't gonna read it. I just wanted to look at the cover and look like, hey, I got something too.
Right.
People are getting Lamborghini posters and shit. Right. Like, well, dude, you ain't learning nothing from
packs with the pencil holder inside. The fuck,
dude! It was like a prison yard, though. Like this dude, like he would trade me like little erasers, and I'd go steal shit for him. I'd take a cut of that. I'd take the little erasers and put them in the door that locks for recess, and the door wouldn't close all the way, but no one would notice it. I told you this story before, but go in there and steal some like Marvel cards and shit like that, or whatever kids brought for show and tell. I go take that shit, hide it in the yard, way far out, like where I take the bridge to go home. Nobody walked that way except for maybe me and another, friend that knew what I was doing. Like, oh, bro, I'll be right back. I gotta go pick something up. Go to the bushes.
No doubt.
Got pick some show and tell shit, yeah?
Yeah, pick up the product.
One day, I stole from, like, a dude that I knew. He wasn't, like, a friend. I didn't hang out with him, but I knew him well enough. And he was walking home one day. He was walking my way. I'm like, I had robbed him that day. And he had those...
Damn!
He had those Marvel, what are they called? Like, the really shiny cards back then.
Masterpiece?
He had, like 20 cards in, like, a little case. And he showed them up at show and tell, and I was like, I want them. Those, I'd never seen Masterpiece yet. Those look expensive. And so I ganked those with the little eraser and door trick. And then we walked home that day. I was like, oh shit. And he was telling me like someone stole his cards, and it's almost like he knew I didn't, but he couldn't confront me, man. He couldn't do it. And of course I wasn't gonna tell him, no, these are mine.
Right. Because you're a piece of shit thief.
I stole those fair and square, man. Dude, tell your parents to make more money and go to school where like people don't steal. I don't know. Anyways, fuck riffraff and shit. Garfield's the shit.
I'm not innocent. I stole a Super Nintendo game from one of the guys. Not my friend, but like
someone acquaintance.
Yeah, and I went over his house after school one time where he had just got Street Fighter 2. He was all excited.
You stole the Street Fighter 2 when he first got
it? Nah, he had that shit like under his pillow. But before I left, I forget what it was. I swiped the game. And the next day, fucking, because we used to walk to school together and shit in a group.
He knew it was
and
you.
he accused me too. He accused me. He's like, man.
How'd you sell it, man? How'd you sell it?
I was just like, fuck off.
You weren't like, bro, if it was me, I would have told you. Like, that's how you know it's not me.
I just denied it. I was just denying it. And I was like, man, fuck you anyway. And then I stopped walking with that group in the morning.
Right, because you stole his shit.
Because I stole his game.
Like, that's really uncomfortable. Like, it really sucks. Like, dude, don't be walking with me when I stole your shit.
Yeah, like, he was trying to flex on me, bro. He had hella games. I still had an NES. He had the Super Nintendo. But as an older gentleman, I always regret doing that. I don't like that. I don't think that was cool.
No,
someone
lets
you in their house and you steal from them like a piece of shit.
No, it's not good. It's not cool. But like, look, we did it. We're telling about it. You know, just like we're allowed to change our mind.
It was a random game too. I don't even remember what it was. I didn't get to pick it. I just opened this thing and just took a game out.
You're just like, I need to play something or fucking gangster.
I got fired from Kmart for stealing Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
went in the back and got
stores.
I just real quick went to the back, got the game, put it in my like right here in my belt. Went out, did the cart run, put the fucking carts in, pulled it out, put it in the carts, went back in because it was closing, and I didn't know like a manager from another store was in a car and seen the whole thing.
Oh shit! You never.
Yeah.
You can't account for that. You know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it was another day, you would have got away with it. That's too bad, man.
I was all crying. I didn't do it.
I didn't mean to. It
I
fell
was,
in my
I was crying, bro, and I got busted. I cried. Don't call my mom.
Next up, Mezco. So to go with your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they finally showed off their Mirage, Casey Jones. And now I think he's already sold out. I haven't checked, but he did go up for pre-order, I think July 3rd. And it lasted throughout the 4th, I think. And I don't know if it's sold out or not. I didn't check. I didn't get one. I don't really want one. I think it was cool. I don't know if it was dope as shit or not. You know,
it's all right. The shoes look stupid as fuck.
I didn't really like check it out that much. I did like the accessories were kind of whack. It's just like normal shit that he should come with, but no action moves or nothing like that. You know, like swiping shit or nothing. It's like you could just use the NECA shit, but I know that's like shitty or plastic. But I'm good without it. I don't need it. Turtles are all right too, but I don't need them. Hey, look, I know people are hard on these, and turtles are huge right now, especially classic turtle shit. And everyone got a turtle license. Even Hoodcast got a turtle license.
Yeah.
But we have to call them something else, like crackhead mutant ninjas, and they're dope, man. They steal your fucking masterpiece Marvel cards and shit, and your SNES games. From a long time ago dead store called Kmart. I don't even know what that stands for.
Teenage thieving asshole children.
Yeah. T-Mac. I don't even know if I abbreviated that correctly. I wouldn't know. Next up, Trick or Treat Studios. So Trick or Treat Studios going with their 1/6 horror collection. They showed off another Michael Myers, but this Michael Myers is from Rob Zombie's Michael Myers, and I think it's the part 1, could be part 2, but he's wearing the brown jumpsuit, which totally sold me on this. Like, the brown jumpsuit looks fucking dope as shit. It's got like the little patches on it, little circle patch and shit. It looks thick and it looks good. The mask looks decent, or the head sculpt. I know that Trick or Treat Studios, they use shitty 1/6 scale bodies underneath there. Like, they're crap. They are crap. I own one of them. I own like the Bloody Art the Clown Terrifier. And the head fits on it, but it falls off easily. I don't know if it's just my version. It could be like other ones are better. I don't know. But I know their bodies are kind of weak. They won't stand by themselves unless you balance it perfectly. You got to use a stand with it. But the suit sold me alone because no one makes it like that. That shit looked fucking dope. And a lot of people don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween. I do. The original, I like it. What do you think, Cobra?
It's all right. It's got the patch on it. Yeah, it's a jumpsuit.
Yeah, but it's the brown
Alright.
jumpsuit and it's thick. Plus, he's 13 inches tall. This is a 1/6 scale because Rob Zombie's Michael Myers, he's huge, right?
Right.
He's like Kane size, which people are like, oh, he doesn't need to be that big. He's over-explaining it. I'm like, dude, it's a different telling. Let it be. Come on, John Lennon, let it be. Like, one of my favorite wrestlers is Kane because he's huge and evil and does the Michael Myers shit in wrestling and wears a mask and didn't take it off till he sucked. You know, that's cool to me. Like, nobody could destroy him, you know, unless you were like Stone Cold or something, and that makes sense.
Right.
But when you're a big ass dude and you feel no pain, that makes total sense to me. So that's why the Rob Zombie one worked for me. I thought it was a good telling. Like, a lot of people didn't need the little kid story and all that shit. I thought it was cool. He beat the shit out of the bully with the fucking clown mask on. What more can you ask for? It's not scary. It's not supposed to be scary. How many horror movies have you watched if you're a fan of Halloween? They're not scary. None of them. Serial killer movies are not scary. They never are.
They're brutal.
Yeah, they're brutal. There's might be some gore. There might not be any gore. You know, it all depends. You want to watch something scary? Watch psychological horror. Then that certain good ones might trip you out. So to hate on like Rob, look, part 2 fucking sucks. But if you want to hate on Rob Zombie shit, pick another movie like The Salem Witches or whatever he fucking made. He made some other shitty movies. But they're all entertaining. If you have a Rob Zombie marathon movie, you have fun with your bros, making fun of all his art direction style, which is, you know, his own thing. So let's give him credit.
Have you seen The Monsters yet?
Yeah, I did. And I loosely enjoyed it. I did not, like, I expected to hate it, and I didn't. This is okay. I'll never watch it again, but it wasn't terrible.
She show her ass in it?
No.
I don't want to watch
it. Just had, like, a bunch of stupid jokes in it, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't, you know, it is what it is. It's a Monsters reboot, fucking stupid shit. That's all it is. And then darn. And then NECA makes a bunch of shitty figures from it that nobody buys. Nobody.
She don't get naked at all?
No, dude. It's the Monsters.
I thought it was the Munsters.
Oh, well, that's a different film that you rented, dude. It came in VHS on one of those giant cardboard boxes that you have to bring up to the register to rent. I'm renting this. Or you take one of those little tags, you know, from the bead room. You know, that's old school 90s, 80s shit. Y'all don't get that. But you do because you're our age. Next up, Super 7. So for their San Diego Comic-Con, they showed off part of their animation or whatever, like G.I.JOE line, Cobra Mortal, which I've never heard of, but they say it's an homage to an Argentinian variant of some figure. So they're making that for like the huge Joe fans collectors, like they do with the Turtles and stuff like that. So that, I guess that's cool. To me, it just looks plain as fuck and like the other stuff. But also continuing with Super 7 Joes, they have Jungle Trap Zartan, which it's Zartan, but he comes with like some like cloth goods, like a robe or some shit or a cape. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I can't find it. What is it?
Zartan.
Super 7.
Super 7. They're San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Yeah, apparently I think most of these you can only get at the show, and eventually they'll be available online or however they want to do it. I'm not sure exactly, but one thing I do know that's only available at the show is they have this, it's kind of a thicker Wonka bar, Willy Wonka, like the chocolate bar, the original one, and inside the plastic looks like, you know, all the Wonka bar pieces you can break off, but in the middle there's a Wonka figure. And normally it's brown. It's just like the chocolate. Just like the packaging plastic that it fits into. But there's
the gold one.
There's one gold one or maybe a couple. I don't know. They never specified. and you can only buy it from their booth. So whoever gets the gold Wonka bar, I don't know what you win, but it's probably still also worthless. But for some reason, I want it because it's Wonka. So somebody send me the gold one or the brown one. I don't care. I'm down with brown. I've been to Browntown. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice.
Really? Was
Yeah.
the pussy hole pink?
Dude, I was like Augustus Gloop. I was like, let me in. I'm starving. Save some room for later. Nuts.
What the fuck?
No, that's what, not Gustus, Veruca Salt's dad. Hey, what business you in? And he goes, nuts.
All right.
Sometimes I just quote the word nuts. It's funny.
Good for you.
Also with Super 7, they showed off the continuing with their Conan Ultimate line.
Yeah.
Cole the Conqueror and Conan, but this time they look more like their comic versions. So they look pretty crappy. You know, well, I mean, if you read those old comics, then you like them and you're an old man. And none of these have the double articulation that they so proclaim to talk about coming out. Only those new Turtles have those. So these have probably been in the works for a while and they're just slowly releasing them. But, you know, I think probably the old school, old men, older than me, probably 65, 70-year-old old men who love Conan comic books from back then, maybe buying these. I don't know how many Conan and Cole the Conqueror fans out there. I seen the movie Cole the Conqueror with Kevin Sorbo, and it played metal. And I saw it in the theater. I didn't think it was that bad, but I'll never.
Is that the one where he has the ninja store?
I don't think he has a ninja star. He has an axe, and he kills everyone to like metal. It's Kevin Sorbo, I'm pretty sure.
Is it Scroll?
Cole the Conqueror.
No, but Scroll.
Who the fuck is Skrull?
The one with the ninja star.
I don't know no Ninja Star movie.
And there's a Cyclops and like this guy. He's got the two little ferrets and shit.
No, that's Beastmaster, man. That shit's dope.
Beast, yeah.
Someone needs to make a Beastmaster fucking, like, I love Beastmaster 1. 2 and 3, you know, but Beastmaster 1 is so trippy and I love it. They're throwing children in the fire. Yeah, he's got the two ferrets. He does the blood ritual and like all those naked chicks. Dude, it's an evil fucking movie.
The Cyclops dude.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, that's how good shit.
Next up, Four Horsemen Studios. So, continuing with their Cosmic Legions, they showed off one of their Cosmic Legions, the TU-5CC Heavy Gunner Artillery Dude. So he looks like the other, like, Tusk soldiers, or I call him Tusk. It's TU-5CC, whatever, Tusk. Looks like Tusk to me. I don't know if that's what people call him. I don't know. I don't listen to other people talking to him. Sometimes I do, but I forget. But he's like a beefier version. He's like, you know, the Mandalorian who's like the bigger, beefier one with the big gun. It's the same idea. Just done over, you know. What was that beefy Mandalorian dude's name? Valtrex? Yeah. It's a herpes medication or something.
Valpax?
Nah, that's not it. Pretty close, though. Whatever. Somebody's screaming at the fucking radio. Look, who gives a fuck? We were talking about the Acolyte and the Jacksonville Sith. Even still, it's cool, all right. I don't like how they paint these like Cosmic Legions. I want them darker and painted eviler with more metallics because they're in fucking space. Why is it green and orange? I don't like that. It looks like machinery that they're wearing. It doesn't make sense why their machinery is painted that way. I don't know. Guess someone can explain it to me. Next up, PC Toys. So they showed off their Mysterio 1/12 scale with Jake Gyllenhaal head. And it also comes with a globe head, which lights up. This shit is dope. This is, you know, the aftermarket stuff, PC Toys. But for a 1/12 scale and the armor is like super gold and shiny, And then even the cape has all like the weird symbols on it and shit. It's embossed on there. Wired cape. Like, it looks fucking dope as shit, dude. And, you know, if even for like No Way Home, wasn't a bad movie. It was pretty decent. It was a fun movie. Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal did a pretty decent job. But his character, like, that's the first time we've ever seen Mysterio on film, right?
Right.
Thank you for backing me up.
I said right.
I know. I still think he did a pretty good job, and he looked cool, you know, as the character designed for a big blockbuster film. Like, they didn't do that character wrong, I don't think. And plus, that figure, when it came out in Marvel Legends, it was hot. Dude, that figure was hot. Too bad that this figure is coming out now.
I wish they would have added him to the latest one, the Spider-Verse, whatever, with all three of them. If they were going to bring back all those other guys, they could have brought back Mysterio as well.
It would have made more sense. Get rid of Jamie Foxx and put in Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
It would have been, dude, way doper of a film, I think, because you got another A-list actor.
We didn't need Jamie Foxx in that at all, really.
No, not at all. He served no purpose, except for to reinvent his character and make it better from the other film that he was in, which is still was.
They made him look cooler, more like Electro, yeah.
Yeah. Next up, NECA. So we got some leaks out there, and this was posted on Let Go, you know, one of them sites that nobody really goes on. But somebody was selling a Master Tatsu in box by NECA and only charging $20 for it. Like,
yeah, right. That's fake as fuck.
Sounds like a fucking scam. But where'd they get these images? But did NECA or did someone think to put it out there as, like, you know, just a leak and throw it out there? Because, like, look, I've seen a lot of things on Let Go and message people, and they don't get back to you because no one checks their Let Go. I don't. And they never get back to you. Ever. I've never got anything on Let Go that anyone messaged me back. Ever.
It's a fugazi.
It's a fugazi. A bunch of dumpskis on there selling some shit. Well, someone got a picture and threw it up there. So, and I don't think you can scam people that well on Let Go because it's like a meetup joint and you can do it online and ship it, but I don't even know how all that shit works because no one fucking responds on Let Go. People post their shit on there and then never check it. But still, these are blurry ass images. I don't know why all these leaks are always blurry as fuck. It seems like it's manufactured to me. It's purposely leaked to get people hyped. It's purposely blurry to make you really question it, you know?
It's all a fugazi.
But, you know, a lot of people have been asking for Master Tatsu.
You looked at it for 2 minutes. How do you know it's a fugazi?
Bro, you want to take this shit or you just want to be a dumpski?
You got a girlfriend? Give it to her.
She doesn't even know who Master Tatsu is. Go, play. Go to Browntown. You'll enjoy it. Next up, the Mac Daddy, Todd, father himself, McFarlane.
That's right.
So he showed off some collector's edition of Agent Liberty. So I think he's kind of like a Captain America style character. I don't even know who he is. The Clock King, which also has a platinum version where he looks totally different with the clock head. I don't know who Clock King is. I don't know who any of these F-list characters are. He showed off an Adam West Batman in a 7-inch scale. This is not the Batman 66 6-inch scale wave. Now this Adam West head, the mask looks fine. The face sculpt and shape of the mask does not look good to me. But maybe I'm only seeing the in-box picture. Maybe it looks better outside of the box, but the angle I'm seeing it at, it just looks weird to me. It doesn't look right.
Right.
And the body doesn't look right to me. Like, Adam West wasn't like, dude, he was like old man built. Not that he was old man then. He was like barrel chested, like you gotta be a deep voiced man and, you know, shoot the engines and shit. Like, what did you eat today before you like lifted barrels and shit? You're like steak and eggs. That's what I ate, steak and eggs. That was like
One
the
little,
shit.
2 little, 3 little engine, 4 little pilots.
They're all dead now. That's damn right. Yeah. And I watched Batman 66 and thought 666 is the mark of the beast, you son of a bitch.
Where's my whiskey?
That's why I eat steak and eggs for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and even second breakfast. You lily-livered son of a Whoa. Don't.
You must be one of them queerosexuals.
Yeah, I've been to Browntown. I didn't like the look on its face, so I shot him in the head. Not with my own gun, but his own gun. That makes him a gunosexual. You piece of lily-livered, suck-job piece of garbage. See, I didn't swear.
Where I'm from, the only good is the dead.
I didn't hear you, Pilgrim. You cut out because you're on the stupid Wi-Fi where we can't hear your grown-ass man talk, you see? Also with McFarlane, he showed off his Flash Batman, which is, you know, what's his name? Fucking flick with, it's like light gray with dark gray with the blue cowl. So they're making that one now. They also showed a Red Hood, which is also the McFarlane Collector's Edition, but it's the Red Hood with the suit and like the Red Rocket helmet. Looks like a dog's lipstick. Yes, that version. And there's a Platinum version where he has a blue suit, which I don't think anyone's going to want that, except for it has a shiny sticker. But lastly, McFarlane showed off the Ragman. If you don't know Ragman, I don't know him either. I know he was in Arrowverse, and a lot of people... No one's really been asking for this figure, but a lot of people like this figure. He does look really cool, and I don't know anything about Ragman. I know he was in the Arrowverse, but he
All I know is Ragman wouldn't have made it long in bed with me when I was a young man.
Well, you pull the rag out, and if he's on the rag, or she, rag girl?
Ragman, I just keep peeling pieces off of him every time I'm done.
Yeah, you're just wiping it up. Yeah, I might just call you Ragu, Chef Boyardee, yep. Cook that on a campfire, you become a real man. A real ninja lover.
Like my father before me told me, I can't complete the rest of this sentence.
See ya, Pilgrim. That's it for the news. Let's get off this train and get to some recent acquisitions that we did not steal. We procured the innocent way. Now shut your fuck up.
Vi kom natt med the gang, vi kom natt med the gang, vi kom natt med the gang, vi kommer 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 natt med the gang, natt med the gang, vi kommer natt med the gang, vi kommer natt med the gang, vi kommer natt med the gang.
Is what they do worthwhile?
Fuck.
Come
no.
on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on,
We
man.
just, you know, Cobra's a little sleepy Joe. Just because, you know, he's not drinking no more, which I commend him on. So, you know, it's up to me to keep the pack up. You know, but more power to you, Cobra.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
It's not forever.
It's not forever, but, you know, everything in moderation is okay. You know, just do your shit, get clean, and we'll see you in, you know, 80 days. You're fired.
Yeah.
No, but you know, if you want to give us some hate or some pep talks or ask a question or play a character, you can go to HoodCastAF.com. It's got all our old fucking media on there. Not the Patreon, though. You can go to the Patreon. You pay $1 for the Dumpski tier or $3 for the bonus extra after shows. So says the following: Cobra stories, recent shit. It's totally worth it. There's sticker tiers. There's t-shirt tiers. Now, look. Go to HoodCastAF.com. On the right side of the screen, there's a voice message button. We want to hear from you. I'm talking to you. You're listening to this right now, motherfucker. Press that button right now and give us... I don't care if it's like, hey, guys, I fucked up. I want to hear that shit. I want to hear your terrible Kermit the Frog impression or some shit. Let me hear your Dumpski voice, because, you know what? Y'all, I have a feeling that y'all can't hang with me. Y'all think we're too fucking out there and that we're going to make fun of you too bad. Well, let us. It's amusing to me, myself alone. But anyway,
call in, man. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, you can even ask a question, man. Like, because we don't have the answer, but we'll be funny about it, hopefully. But yeah. So without further ado, let's get to some call-ins. We got a call-in that says clips from the debate. I wonder what debate that was. I think it's from Pot Dog.
Look, it's really good to be here tonight at the debate. It's really, really good. Joe, I'm surprised that you even made it up on stage. I thought you'd fall, because you fall a lot. You fall a lot, Joe. We all see it. Hey, come on, Donald. Cut me a break. I fell off a bicycle. I bet you can't even ride a bicycle, Donald. You'd be surprised. You really would, Joe. They say I'm really good at riding a bike, better than Neil Armstrong and Lance Armstrong. Both of the Armstrongs. Pretty good, the best. But, Joe, you seem awake tonight. Did they give you some of Hunter's cocaine? Is that what they gave you to pump you up? Hey, all I've had is a cup of coffee, Donald.
Listen here, Jack.
Just like I like it. Well, that's the biggest lie, Joe, you've ever said, because you are very racist. You don't like anything black. But I am the most least racist president of all time. That's right. Nobody is least racist as me. You're part of the Biden crime family, Joe. You rob Peter to pay Hunter. You take money from China. You take a lot of money from China. Hey, Donald, take off your MAGA hat. Look at that label inside there. It says made in China. You know why? Because you're full of crap, man. You're full of crap. I buy the unions. I pay with the unions. That's right. Joe, you know why I make it in China? Because your policies are so bad for the country, so bad, that I might as well use the China and make a lot of money, because I'm smart, Joe. I'm smart. Way smarter than you, Joe. Well, let me tell you what. I do have a question. Who shit my pants? Thank you, HoodCast.
Let me tell you, Joe, I did not shit your pants, but I am the moderator, and I do have to give the Blue Ribbon Award for least racist to Mr. Ex-President. I even forget his name. Super terrific. Happy hour.
Donald J. Trump.
The least racist president of all time. Look, it's hard to go from one impression to the next impression. Dude, give Pot Dog the credit, man. Look, they weren't all hits.
That was great.
It weren't all hits, but the jokes were there, and the impressions were there mostly. So I thought it was a great call-in, and we give you a Blue Award for least racist call-in. A blue ribbon, sorry. We got another call. It's from it's not my lawyer, it's somebody's lawyer. Fucking Saul Meyerstein has been trying to sue me for multiple reasons.
Oh shit.
A lot of times. And look, I love Saul Meyerstein, but you know what, motherfucker, when I see you in court, I hope you bring all your shoes and glasses so you have them.
Oh, here we go again, fellas. You know who this is? Saul Meyerstein. I thought we finally solved our problem. Mr. Bingo has retracted his case against you, but now I got two other clients coming after you. I don't know what it is with you fellas. First of all, I was contacted by my client, one Mr. Mickey Mouse, and he said that you guys were slandering a program that is on his network. Apparently, you were talking a lot of shit about it. And he said that, and I quote, "Tell those son of a bitches my show is not woke," whatever that means. But apparently, you guys went on there and started talking shit about some program that I will not mention that is on Mr. Mouse's network. So if you could please, for the love of God, cease and desist talking about anything that's been on my client's channel, I would greatly appreciate that. And that brings me to my second problem, of which I have to call you about. My good friend, Mr. David Matthew, who had already had issues with you guys,
Real fans call him Dave.
contacted me and said that you guys were talking shit about him again on the show. Now, I don't know how many times I have to warn you guys and how many suits I have to slap on you, but Jesus Christ, enough of the horse shit, fellas. Can't you find something to talk about other than my clients? God damn, I'm tired of coming after you, fella. You ain't got money. Especially that useless fucking Cobra Dad guy. He ain't got a fucking dime we can get from him. What are we gonna get? His 50-cent Star Wars collection? Oh, hey. This is Saul Meyerstein from Meyerstein, Goldstein, and Epstein. Get a hold of it.
Saul Meyerstein from Goldstein and Epstein. Look, I'm looking for your little attorney joint there. I know it's like a hole in the wall thing behind the nail salon. Look, you know, I've been there, but only for foot rubs. You know, I'm into that. I rub their feet, the little Asian feet. You know, it's not illegal if you pay them, or they pay you. I don't know how it works. Look,
and then they say, "Oh, American have such a great big penis."
Oh, see, that's why I like it. They talk me up, and I know they're lying to me, so it's kind of like a shame on me thing. I like that. It's like a Homelander thing to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's not racist. I did win the least racist award too before I gave it away.
Right.
Okay.
You're the founder of the award.
This award, only one person gets it at one time, and you just hand it off between friends. It's
like a Nobel Street Prize.
It's like a special club, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, we should all like wear some hats in this club. You know, just like so we know who's in the club
and have a special handshake.
Yeah, but like, how do we know? Like, we should all like, you know, we should have cool names. Like the head master could be called like the dungeon master or something. You know, grandmaster.
Remember when we were paddle boarding, and then our butt cheeks came together, and it said, yours said Hood, and mine said HoodCastAF.
I don't remember that. Was I knocked
and
out?
Our butt cheeks came together and spelled Hood.
Oh, the O's. Yeah, I think that's yeah. You won a different award that day.
Most N words said in a 30-minute period.
Dude, that award has been passed off like within 3 seconds of someone holding it. You know, it's an easy award to get. You know, you just have to be in the running for it, I guess. You know,
keep saying it. We
got another call from Caitlin Fett. Now, we haven't heard from her in a while, you know, and she is the sister of Boba Fett. I don't fucking know.
The wife.
Yeah. So.
Boba Fett.
Hi, y'all. This is Caitlin Fett. I ain't talked to y'all in a while, but I just figured I'd call because I had a question for y'all.
Yeah.
I know y'all seen this here hot Tui girl on the internet there, and what I want to know is what she do that's so special to get her all kind of attention like that there. I don't really get it. I mean, that ain't new news. Anybody worth anything knows that all you got to do is live on that there. You know what I mean? That's how you get her all lubed up.
That's not
I
funny.
ain't got all kinds of money for fancy creams and lubrications and all kinds of fancy lotions and such. So I just do the old right on it. You know what I mean? That's how you get her all lubed up to put her in the cooch or anywhere else. Chill on that and put it. You know what I mean? So how come she getting all fancy just because she said, "Oh yeah, I do a hot Dewey and spit on that thing"? That ain't news, girl.
She's not even
You
that
think
hot.
you're giving out some kind of fancy secret? My mama passed that down to me a long time ago. Anybody worth anything in the sack knows all you got to do is spit on it just like that, and everything is golden. I ain't never had no complaints. But anyways, I just wondering if maybe y'all could shed a little light on this here and tell me why she's so popular and why she getting all these looks and sees and things like that on that there internet. And if you are looking for a little hot to reaction, give old Caitlin a call. I've been doing that for years. My mama taught me to do that when I was like 9.
Let me
Ask Bubba, he'll tell you all about it.
Look.
All right, y'all. Caitlin Fett. Have a great day.
Haktua girl, Haley Welch is what her name is.
I'm surprised you don't have that soundbite on deck right now.
I actually do. It's somewhere here. Yeah, Haley Welch, I think her name is, and her middle name is yeah. And I think her like other name is spit on that thing. I can't. Yeah, I don't know why it's not playing, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Look, her 15 minutes of fame, everyone's over it now. Like now,
not quite yet. She's still got about a week left, I think.
Well, no, because now maybe she's planning. She has no social media, but she says it's coming soon. So she might have an OnlyFans coming up where she might not, because I think she's a decent girl. She's not that like girls who show boobies and stuff aren't decent girls. They're making money. They're doing the thing. I respect that. That's a huge business. Like the whole world is based off sex trade, whatever it might be, sexual trade. It could be showing boobies, snatch, whatever you do, feet porn. I don't know what you do. It doesn't have to be porn. She could just be spitting on random things like cakes and stuff, cake farts and fucking whatever. But I think her 15 minutes fame are up. Like, this is the hugest she will ever be. And then after that, what's she going to do? Sing a country song with some... Oh, wait, that already happened. Yeah, OnlyFans, that's the next route she can go. She's not that hot or anything. She was funny just for that thing. She's all right.
Not like she's ugly.
But I ain't going to search her out for anything. There's nothing special about her.
If she did a porn right now, she'd make millions.
Oh, yeah. That's why she's got to do it now. Yeah. Otherwise, dude, you're out of the game.
Plus, man. I mean, I appreciate her enthusiasm.
Oh, I do too. I appreciate how she's running.
She's coming from a place of knowledge. That bitch said hawk too because she spits on dick.
Yeah. Look, I respect it. But I'm just saying what the realness of it is,
Spit on that thing.
Well, yeah, that's the realness.
Slurps it back up, puts it in like.
Well, put her mouth where the money is. Okay? If you said hawk to spit on that thing, then let's see you do it. Because, look, I'm going to see it for free because I'm going to download it illegally. I'm not going to pay for it. Some other chump will pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying for it. I never do. I find free ways around cable and shit. I don't even pay for my Netflix. I don't pay for Hawk. No, I don't pay for it either. Why would I pay for it?
The other day, I guess, if you're not woke, what are you, based?
What's based? Is that a thing? Dude, I'm based on reality.
Yeah, based is when you're not woke. Yeah, like you're based. You're not woke. You're not like...
Is that a good thing,
all crazy or whatever.
Like, I don't... Like, look...
I don't know, man.
Here's the thing about wokeness. Like, I'm for people having rights to do shit and be themselves. That's fine. Don't get that confused with being woke. That's not it at all. Like, you don't have to be classified. I just watch a lot of
fucking Instagram videos and shit. And it was like this preacher, and he was like, what's a woman? And he goes, it's your mama.
That's true.
It's damn sure ain't your daddy.
No.
Right? And then I came to the conclusion, I was like, I know what a woman is. I was sitting right next to my wife, and she goes, what's a woman? I go, I got some woman the other day.
Ah, okay. Who was it?
Pamela
Henderson. Yeah, she's old and washed up, though, but you still use her, right?
Oh, come on. Rosie Palm, that's my girl.
Dude, you use her and abuse her.
Rosie Palm Rez.
You rub it into your skin so your hands aren't dry? Yeah. All right. It's easy to do. And if you join our Patreon, you can hear a lot more like this. A lot of good shit. So get there, be one of us. You don't have to be a loser.
No.
We won't call you a loser because you listen to us.
We do all the losering for you. It's like when you go to church to get clean of your sins. You come listen to us and you get all the losering out. Guys are weirdo.
Let's face it, we're all losers in a way, and we identify with it, which makes us winners. And we all band together, then we can change the game.
We become a group of losers.
I think it's called like a flock or something. I don't know. A gaggle.
It's a blood clot massive.
Yo, bro, man. We don't say goodbye.
We say good journey.
With a phony gas chamber, cause one's got a weasel and other. I guess this is really goodbye.
E-Man, Tila, Anadorms, don't say goodbye. Say good journey.
There's an old Eternian saying, live the journey, for every destiny is but a doorway to another.